Hello, my buzz buddies. It is September 5th, Wednesday, and we are going to practice. The theme of this practice is practice. Yeah, there's no preconceived theme today. That's okay. In case you are curious, I already warmed up with the Schlossberg. I did section 1, 9, 10, and 8. So I did those things. I'll work on my musical vegetables first, my scales, my triple tonguing, my very nitty gritty flexibility stuff first, and then I will do some musical things, Charlie. I got a new book, and this was recommended to me by my teacher. I might or might not record my reading from it because it is 24 Vocalises by Bordogni, and they are transposing exercises, which I've had a transposing book before. I don't remember who the author was, though. It was an Italian book. Don't remember who the author was. But this is a different one. This one seems a little bit more systematic in its approach. I'm looking at the very first exercise, and it pretty much goes through like all the keys. My teacher told me to start on exercise 2, which looks a little more friendly. Maybe I'll record that, but I will probably stumble through it and then decide that no one wants to hear it. So let's practice some scales. That wasn't too bad. I worked on that for about 10 minutes. There are some tricky leaps in there, and yeah, that is definitely a place where I need to kind of focus up on. I think after this, I'll do a couple of flexibility exercises, and then I'll play something pretty, but withhold it from you and release it in another video. That I did with some heavy modifications. In the actual book, there is just a long string of triplets, but I separated the measures by playing each measure and then the downbeat of the next measure. I did this for a couple of reasons. Number 1, to maintain my sanity. Number 2, to give myself some time to regroup after finally getting even triplets and then stopping. And then doing it again. I did notice that in my edition that looks like this, there is a typo in the suggested fingerings. In the 4th measure, it says 2 and 3, but that's not a fingering for those notes, B flat and D. I think they meant 1, 2, and 3 are down. So if you're practicing that exercise, it's 1, 2, and 3, not 2 and 3. Don't torture yourself. That's the first time I have practiced that. I was gonna give myself an extra 3 minutes, but then I couldn't take it anymore, so that's what I have. Next thing. Brian came home. I should have just kept playing. Continue on that measure. Except for the interruption. I want to record that again. I was kind of hoping that it wouldn't be interrupted, but you know. For about 5 minutes. It's about all my tongue can stand at this moment. I'm sure when it gets stronger, I'll just be craving the triple tongue. I'm gonna do a slow and steady run through of the Charlier, and then I want to look at this Vocalises book, at least just see if my brain can handle it. So let's see how that goes. something slow and it's also long and very full of notes, then you're going to run out of endurance. So it's actually a better idea to play something faster if you're playing it all the way through. Don't do what I just did. I'll probably be listening to that and figuring out what places to spot check next. I just feel like I keep getting more and more assignments kind of piled onto my practice, and I don't mind it, but it is kind of a lot to take in. I'm just accepting that progress is going to be slow again, and that's okay. It's healthy to make slow progress. It's like weight loss, you know, you don't want to lose a bunch of weight all at once. You want to incorporate habits that fundamentally change your health or your practice. So I'm incorporating habits right now, and you're in this process with me. So I think I will save reading the Vocalises till my practice tomorrow and probably do that not recorded, but if I find that something is really nice and I find that I want to record it, I will. Thank you so much for joining me in my practice today. I always enjoy your constructive comments and your loving, supportive comments and all kinds of comments. So let me know what resonated with you in this practice today. Let me know what kinds of things you would like to see. What kinds of problem solving would you like to see? I guess people don't usually know what kinds of problem solving they like, but anyway, it's kind of the thing I'm thinking about. So until next time, stay mindful, stay musical, and stay out of trouble.